But let's talk about M&S. Do you remember the bad old days when we heard that M&S were actually bringing back their overseas operations? Well, today they're reversing that policy. It's all very exciting. This is where M&S is already. Let me step back. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to go over here so that you can see all of this. You may be surprised to learn that they're actually operating in all of these countries, a very strong presence in Europe and the Middle East. Now the company is planning on expanding its operations to places like China and India. And M&S has also told us this morning that profits jumped 11.5% in the first half of the year to £451 million. Great numbers, don't you think? I'm sure the CEO thinks they are. Here he is, Stuart Rose. Hello, nice to see you, Stuart.
Good morning. And I thought you wanted to talk about control knickers.
Unfortunately, not this time round.
Of which we sell a fabulous range.
I'm sure you do, and I bet you're going to want to throw out many more stats on that. But look, let's talk about this international expansion. Yeah. So people all over the world can buy controlled knickers or whatever else they want to from M&S. You're pumping about £1 billion into investment into the company. Quite a large portion of that, I expect, would be going international. But look, M&S has done this before and failed.
Well, listen, first of all, the biggest part of our capital expenditure, which we have said that we're going to step up over the next 3 years, is not coming from international. It's actually coming from investing in our UK business. So what we're saying is it's very simple. We want to continue to invest in our UK business, and we've got very big plans to do so. Better looking stores, complete the modernisation programme, expand into new areas, drive our internet business, and expand into absolutely new space, some 15 or 20% space over the next 5 years. But as a responsible chief executive, I've got to look to the future, and my colleagues and I have decided that we need to be moving overseas. Now, because, as you point out, and there's another analogy I used this morning, you've had a car accident once before, doesn't mean you shouldn't drive your car again. We've learned from that lesson. We know that our brand expands overseas. We've already got a very substantial presence. We've just opened our 250th franchise, or 251st, I think, last week. We already have stores in Hong Kong. We've got stores in Singapore. We've got stores in Dubai. And we want to extend that. And what we've said is more of those, plus look at India, plus look at China.
Right. OK, but let's talk about this trading environment. It's pretty dicey at the moment. We had these figures from the British Retail Consortium this morning. They don't look pretty. Things seem to be slowing down. And if I was in your position, I'd be worried.
Well, it's a bit like being, another analogy, it's like being on a long-haul flight. We've got on the aeroplane, there's a bit of turbulence, we fastened the seatbelt, but we haven't actually spilt the drinks yet. We'll get to our destination, and my job is not to worry about...
So you are going to spill the drinks,
Well, I don't know. We haven't spilt the drinks, and I don't think we will. And in fact, I think what we'll do is offer our customers the same fantastic values they've been used to seeing. But if Christmas is a bit tougher, is the point that I'm saying, it shouldn't distract us or delay us from doing what we think is the right thing to do for the future. So that's what I have to do. That's what I get paid for.
OK. Extending the charges on plastic bags, you're going to do that, aren't you?
Yes, we've had a trial in Northern Ireland. We charged 5p after having given free long-life bags away to our customers for a period of time. We then said we're going to charge you for them. The customers liked that. Bag usage in Ireland went down by 66%. We're extending that trial now to southwest of England. And I think it's a responsible thing to do. We've had a huge response from our customers on our Plan A. We're very determined to be the most ethical retailer on the high street. That's going to require us to make some tough decisions, but I get letters from customers and emails saying to me, you've still got too much packaging, you're still using plastic bags, what are you doing about this? And I think that's perfectly acceptable for them to do that. We've got to respond to it.
OK.